The Ukrainian military says it's killed more than 11,000 Russian troops since the invasion began. Is that a figure you recognise? Good morning.
Good morning. Look, we can't verify that figure, but I think it is correct to say that the overwhelming sort of single group of people that have lost their lives are the Russian military. They have taken significant casualties because of the poor leadership, the poor plan, poor equipment, and the arrogance of the Russian leadership in sending them to invade a sovereign country. So, yes, they are taking significant damage. They have stopped that northern column that we've talked about. It's still stuck there on day 13. There were reports last night of Ukrainian special forces destroying, I think, 20 or 30 helicopters on the ground in a sort of proper raid behind enemy lines. They are finding it very slow going, and that's mainly because the Ukrainians are doing a very brave and strong fight. It's also because they have the moral component, and the moral component in war can be everything. So it's not going to plan. I can give you briefly where we think they are. They've surrounded a number of cities on the east of the country near the Russian border, Kharkov and Sumy. But what you're finding is Ukrainians are either counterattacking or repelling them when they try and take over the city itself. And that's causing lots of problems, and it's why you're seeing them just indiscriminately starting to shell areas. And it's a clue to the future, which is if Putin is eventually successful, and there is a big if now, of invading Ukraine, the cost it will take him to occupy it and control it will be in the hundreds of thousands of troops will be required. His army is already half worn out. It is in that phase, the occupation phase, that they would lose even greater numbers of soldiers, and slowly but surely his army would be exhausted. And I think that is the bit he hasn't even thought through because of his arrogance that somehow the Ukrainians would welcome as a liberator.